Hey guys, Blobberfish here. Today I'll be doing a little game thingy of The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. If you played the first one, you'll know this is a really fucked up game. And it's basically the story of this young child whose mum suddenly gets obsessed with like Christian beliefs and is led to believe that her son is some sort of devilly Satanist character who should be killed. So, kind of hard hitting. And it's kind of scary. And it's kind of slightly fucked up. So I'm going to start a new run now. So we have choice of different people. But I'm just going to go with Isaac. Because why not? As you can see, my win streak is -21. Not particularly good. Let's give it a go. So, basement, this is the first level, and you kind of get different floors, and you get different rooms. And you kind of have to... Yeah, so as you can see, poo everywhere. It's a bit weird. But you use the WASD keys to move around, and you use the arrow keys to shoot, and it's quite cool. And you get these little fucked up enemy people. They're not chocolate drops. As nice as it would be to have living chocolate drops running around the floor, that's not a lovely thing at all. Why did I say that? I have no idea. So I'm going to kill these things and I'm going to get the poo, because you can sometimes get special things in poo like coins and hearts. And use the coins to buy things and the hearts to live, because that's what hearts are usually used for. So I'm going to destroy this. Now this golden door here means that there's a boss. And I don't particularly feel like going against the boss now because I haven't got any power-ups, and that would usually lead to me being dead. I don't like being dead. So this guy is a big fat dude with slightly bloodshot eyes. He's probably been hitting the drugs too hard, or he's just... Well, that's a bit weird. So it's kind of gory, and it's a bit weird. But if you like that kind of thing, it's a really good game. I'd recommend getting it. This is the second one. There's a first one as well, as I've said before. This is the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. The first one is just as good, if not better. You kind of have to play the first one to get a full idea of what the game's about. But from what I've said, that's basically it. So this guy here is some shop guy who's not actually able to touch. You can buy stuff like hearts. No idea what that is. I think it's some kind of power up, but I'm not going to get that. So let's go through this door, and then we can go through this door. It's a lot of going through doors. So if you are afraid, oh, it's burp there. So if you are afraid of doors, then I recommend not playing this game. So there. Just kill these flies. The red flies, I've no idea why they're red. Maybe it's because they're angry. That's usually a kind of thing. He's going to blow up. So you can get bombs as well. You kind of use them to just place down and then they explode. That was kind of a really bad place to use it. But it was kind of a demonstration just to show you what they're used for. Okay, let's see if we can get this large chocolate drop. Ah, don't hurt me. Also, the sounds in this are quite weird. It's basically whenever you lose health, you turn it. It's like the sound of the injured child is kind of weird. It's like a crying baby. Not really into that kind of thing at all. Child abuse, especially religious ideology-driven killing of children is not necessarily a good thing, as I'm sure many of you can figure out, because yeah, religion's good up until the point when it turns people into strange spiritually derived or spiritually provoked people. Headless chickens, or people, probably babies, as it is this game, and lots of dead babies everywhere, and dead thingies, and chocolate drops, and That wasn't the boss room, was it? I'm an idiot. That was the oh, we got a heart. That room was a bonus room thing where you get special stuff in. As you can see, I don't play this game particularly much, but as you have recommended it, I am going to play it. If you've got any other games you would like me to play, I will happily play them. So these bombs, I think you can use bombs to destroy rocks, which is helpful if you want to destroy rocks. But I'm not particularly into destroying rocks. What's this? Gimpy. Sweet suffering. I think it just increases the speed that we can shoot our tears, because these are tears, they're not like bullets, so to say. They're tears of a crying child. And you've got an unlimited supply of those. He doesn't need to hydrate himself, which is always good if you don't feel like hydrating yourself. This is basically a thing you go into and you will lose health, but there's always something good in here. This is a soul heart, which I think we're going to lose half of going through here. Yep. It's basically a heart that isn't actually a heart, it's just kind of extra health. Basically it's extra health, yeah. So I'm going to go to the boss fight now. This wasn't a particularly good floor, because these are all floors, and you get the first level is basement. I don't know what the second level is, but the last one I think is a womb, which is weird. Monstro. I think this one jumps up and down and tries to crush you, which is kind of scary and it's kind of weird. This is just weird, and it's gonna... You can kind of predict where it's gonna be because of the shadow. And that's blood, by the way. Recommended either gives itself a plaster or a tampon. So I'm not sure whether it's just a face or a vagina with warts, which are the eyes. Oh, he's happy now, he's sad. Oh, it's got a tongue, it must be a mouth. Or could it be a vagina? Right, that never got said. So I'm now going to basically just run around in circles trying to kill this guy. I'm not particularly good. But eventually he will die, and when he does die, you're able to go down to the next floor, which is always different. They're all, I think every single room that you have is randomly generated, randomly spawned, which is really cool because it just gives some variation in the game, because the game can get kind of repetitive with just the same kind of boss theme and like things, but it's a good game. The variation in it is pretty good. So this guy's going to take ages to defeat because he's got a ton of health and all we can do is shoot tears at him. And if you've ever had any experience of being tears shot at you before, you'll know that they don't tend to hurt much. Maybe emotionally, but not physically. This is turning out to be a really deep episode. Or video. Not episode. Probably won't continue doing this game. I'm only on half a heart. So yeah, I probably won't continue doing this game, but I might give the first game a shot. Oh, he's dying. What a lovely action. Is that a whip? I'm scared now. Cato Ninetales. So we got shot speed plus damage up. Oh, that's good. So that means our tears now travel faster and they do more damage. So the next room. Yeah, his mum is really fat, and there's also a naked baby. Don't know if that's legal. If it is legal, then please help this world. So I'll do this floor, complete this floor, hopefully, and if it takes too long, then I'll probably make another episode and continue it on. But I'm gonna die, aren't I? But if I die, when I die, I'll end this episode, and if I can stay alive for long enough, then I will. That is a stupid thing because it just went straight into fire. Well, that's what tears are useful for. They're good at, like, putting out fires. And got another heart. Oh, might not be the end so quickly. It's good. Hopefully I can survive a bit longer. Nothing in the fire, because you can get stuff in fire as well as poo. Never going to say that ever again. Slightly weird. So these spidery things are in fact spiders. But I think they have bombs in as well. No, they don't. Yeah, they don't. No. Let's see if we can get this guy. That was a bit weird. I think he just farted. So, yeah. This is a really weird game. Oh, so hot. No idea where that came from. But it's helpful. No, don't eat me. So that's going to go into the... If you can see in the top right hand corner, there's this little mini map which gives us a idea of where our rooms are. Yeah, I'm probably going to die now. Actually, they don't take many shots to kill. I remember them being quite hard to get. It's because they go headless, isn't it? Of course. So, they've got this fly who's dead now. He's a bit scary. And we've got a key as well, so we've got 3 keys. That's pretty good. Can we use a bomb? We don't have any bombs. I don't know what you can use to get to those, but I think... Oh, if we get a flying power-up thing, then I think we could use that to get there. Oh no, these are horrible. You don't know where they're going to pop up, and they're impossibly hard to kill. That's 2 of them done. There's all of them done. So I've got 3 keys, so I can afford to use one here, go in here. So I could buy another heart, which is probably worth doing. So there we go. Not going to use that fire. Not going to put the fire out because I'm not, basically. Can't be bothered to, and there's probably not going to be anything in it. If you think I should, then say in the comments. So, also, if you want me to do more videos on this, say it in the comments, and I'll happily do it. I need to find some more things to do. I'll keep some World of Tanks videos coming up as well, and if you haven't seen any of the ones I've been doing, go ahead, check them out on my channel. If I'm going to do a series on this, I'll link part 2 into the video when I finish making the video. The part 2 video, of course, not this one, because I haven't made a part 2 yet. So, destroy this yellow, it's like jaundice baby. I had jaundice when I was born. Anyway. Why can't I use the battery? It's good to see we're getting some hearts. So now we've got full health, which is good. And a chest. Which had a pill. Don't know how you use these. I think it's Q. Yeah. Hermetics. So I just basically took all my health away. And then gave me health back, but with 1 extra heart that I now can't use. So I've got a couple of... That's good. A couple of coins, then we've got a power up, which is probably the virus, poison touch. So I'm going to guess that means that when I touch something, or someone, if you want to be politically correct, they probably lose health. That's going to be quite helpful because I tend to touch them a lot. That sounded a lot better in my head. A lot better in my head. I'm going to guess that these trails are probably going to damage me. Are they? No, they're not. So that's half a heart. I don't need that. That's annoying. Okay, so let's go to the boss room because that's the next thing. And when I do this, and if I die during this, then that'll be the end of the episode. And if I don't die, then that will also be the end of the episode because I'm just going to finish doing this floor. And if you want me to continue doing more of the Binding of Isaac and Rebirth, I will happily do so. Maybe if I don't die here, I'll continue doing this as like a series, which I think would be quite nice. Oh dear. They just seem to poop constantly. And yes, it's a necessity of life, and it can be one of the nicest parts of life, but I don't see why they need to do it constantly. They're not exactly eating anything. Just kill him. They're eating their own poo. Whoa. Just took a turn for the worse. I think Larry Jr. is one of the easiest ones because it's kind of just a ton of wormy things that decide that, hey, I'm going to try and eat my own poo and eat this young child because Why not? So, I think I'm going to be able to do this without losing too much health or too much... Yeah, I didn't lose any health during this, which should be good. Come on, can I not actually get any freaking tearage on him? Last one's always tricky to get. No. Oh, I lost health. But he touched me, so he's poisoned and he died. Wow, we got a lot from that. So we can now fill up our health bar. We can get a soul heart. And we've got the belt speed ups now faster. So that was the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. If you want me to do more on this, then I'll happily do so. Just say in the comments. This has been Blobberfish. Like, subscribe, dislike if you dislike the video, but if you do dislike it, just say in the comments. It doesn't help the channel to grow. So thanks, subscribe, and goodbye.